Oh, wait, there it is. No, there it is. How do you do the IG thingy? If anybody is in here, I don't know. But I'm trying to figure this out so we can get to chatting. Where is the IG? Yeah, I pulled it up, I thought. Show us live on there. All right. Connecting stream software. How do I do all this? Okay, go live. Okay, guys, I am trying to figure this out. So I'm going to sign on to. Angela, can you try to figure it out? I just want to sign on. I'm going to get on live real quick on Instagram. So I know what I'm doing. Wait, where did the StreamYard one just go? Maybe I should have figured this out earlier, huh? StreamYard.
Exodus. Wait, where's StreamYard?
That's what I was just trying to figure out where it is.
It's the camera on, because
I mean, I see the camera's on, but hey guys, so I'm trying to figure out how to connect you guys over on my StreamYard. It has like a duck emoji. Ugh. Trying to figure this out.
Go back to it, like retype it in.
So give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out so we can get into my new YouTube series that is going to start in January. It's going to be called The Real Club. And I'm trying to figure this out. So it can be streaming in 2 places. But this is a different, we can't start a new one. This will be a different stream.
Well, wait, we could have went back to see what the other one
was. It's not even.
What's that? Oh, picture.
It's not even up there. So trying to figure this out, guys. But if you're on here, can you go over to the YouTube page? Thank you. That would be great. My YouTube is Ashley Brittney, and it's also in my stories, the link. Just trying to figure out why it's not connecting to both, because I haven't live streamed in months, probably like since like beginning of this, probably middle of this year. There you go. Okay. So how do, so in here, we have to connect them. Banners, pictures.
It says add a destination. Oh, wait. Why does it look like it's already added?
Yeah, it should already be added. Go to that.
You are live.
Can you go to my YouTube? I mean, my okay, so I'm going to have to get up. I'm going to end this one real quick, guys, and then see if it's working on that one. It's not live? Okay, so while we're trying to figure that out, go down to the bottom, remove it, and then I guess we can try to add it back. Okay, head to your Instagram, drop that, create live, stream key. We just did that. Where was the Instagram? Okay, now I think, fingers crossed. Okay, I think it's working now. All right, good. So we are on both of them. Okay, great. All right.
No, keep going.
Oh, no, I won't need them for a second. Let me just talk. Can you make that for me?
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I just wanted to jump on to, like I was saying earlier, to talk about my new YouTube series that's coming up. I'm going to start it in January. It's called The Real Club. And I realized that I wanted to get on YouTube. I wanted to talk. If you don't know, one of my backgrounds is in broadcasting. Right after high school, I went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, which is like a trade school for broadcasting. And I really thought I wanted to work in radio and television, which I always did. And I wanted to have like a talk show, like The Real. So I created I'm Super Gorge in 2011, and it was 4 writers. We were bloggers, and we also had an online radio show at the time. It was called Super Gorge Radio, and we were all different. And I wanted that to become like the millennial talk show. Unfortunately, after a few years, well, about 6 years. So Super Gorge was around for a while. We ended it, and around that same time, The Real Talk Show came out, and I was like, oh, this was my idea. And I was kind of like hating on that. But fast forward till now, I know a lot of people like to do like reality TV reviews and things like that. And I also like reality TV. Surprisingly, I'm not a huge reality TV girl. But I love true crime, love, love, love. I love documentaries. I love movies. If it's a crime show based detectives, cops, sign me up. I am there for it. So I just wanted to start something that's a little different. I know everybody's into like the gossip and the tea and stuff like that, and we can talk about that too. But more so as it pertains to like the entertainment field and things like that. Like not trying to attack anybody personally, all of that. Y'all can go to 1,000,001 places for that. I can't see like my comments. I can't see like who's in here. I can't see. Oh wait, I got it. So let me know where you guys are from. Hi, Lady B, Shauna Reed, Clyde Jones. Hi. So let me know where you guys are from. And then I'm going to get into like a few topics that I've seen floating around social media lately. And I want you guys' feedback. Angela's here. She is going to be my off-camera co-host. She just is finding that out right now. Okay, VA. Wait. I'm trying to make sure that I can see the live on Instagram as well. And again, okay. So just let me know where you guys are from, what you guys watch, what you guys are into. Oh, wait a minute, I was trying to turn this up. Okay, so I'm gonna watch it from Instagram too because I can't see their comments on the YouTube. So we got DC, Jersey. So I wanted to talk about just a few things this week. Of course, I'm sure some people who are in here may want to talk about love and marriage. I did see the interview that Monique did. So we could talk about that. We could talk about the state of love and marriage. But I also want to talk about, like I said, other things that I'm watching on television. It is Christmas season, which means I am all into the Hallmark Christmas cheesy movies. But we're going to get into that actually in 2 weeks because we have a guest coming on. who writes and produces Christmas movies, who I am really excited to talk to. So we'll get more to Christmas once December hits. We're gonna let the Thanksgiving people have their little holiday. We're gonna let everybody eat, but then we're gonna get back to it. Okay, Mitchellville, Waldorf, PG County, Baltimore, Bowie, Atlanta. Okay, guys. So everybody's from all over. Hey, guys. Hey. Quick and I went to, so, and again, I feel like I haven't been on a live or anything in a really long time. So just giving a quick update on life. Another reason why I wanted to do this is because for the past 2 years, I have been in a screenwriting program. Writing movies is something that I always had like in the back of my mind that I wanted to do it, but I was very nervous to put myself out there as a screenwriter. And now I am doing that. So I have a project that is, fingers crossed, about to get pitched. And then I have another one that I'm working on a Christmas movie actually, that I think is amazing, that I'm looking to get pitched as well. So that is another reason why I wanted to start this, just to get you guys' feedback on what you see on the screens, what you want to see more of on the screens, especially when it comes to Black movies, Black content, Black television shows, Black documentaries. The things that you guys want to see are the things I want to talk about. Because we often, we hear, oh, ain't nothing on TV for Black people, but there is. And a lot of times, y'all not watching it. So 2 shows right now that I am watching on my watch list. I want you guys to go and watch. And I have videos of them and pictures of them. I don't know how to add pictures and stuff up here. How do you do that? Wait, how do I add like a photo to Angela just went upstairs. So I want you guys to see this. Yes, drama series. So you guys know I'm all into the SVUs and Chicago Night because I love Dick Wolf. I think he is amazing. His writing team is great on some shows right now. Law and Order SVU, which is, it's my love. I love it. I love me some Olivia Benson. I love me some Olafin Tutuola. Love them down. However, the last 2 seasons have sucked. And I'm very sad that they suck so bad. They suck so bad that I've never watched Law and Order, the original. But now I'm watching Law and Order, the original, and the writing and the stories are so much better on there this season. So I'm hoping they pick it up. One of the main issues that I think SVU is having is that they don't have a consistent squad. Like we back in the day when it was popping, when it was Liv and Finn and Cragen and Munch and Stabler, like that was a squad, and then you had Melinda down and cutting up the bodies. You had Wong coming in to give therapy and psychoanalysis. That was a squad. We knew them, we felt them, but we don't have that right now on there. So SVU is kind of pissing me off, but 2 shows I do want you guys to watch. And so happily, they're both based in DC and both have Black leads. One is Cross. It is on Amazon Prime. I think 2 episodes are up, 3 might be up. I only watched the first 2, but it is about Alex Cross. Alex Cross has a long history of books. I think Morgan Freeman played him in Along Came a Spider. And then Tyler Perry revamped it with the movie that I never saw a few years ago. But now it is back and it is on Amazon Prime. And like I said, I don't know how to put these damn photos up yet. I'm going to figure it out. But I did want you guys to see. Let me see if you can see that. You guys see it? This is the movie. I mean, the TV show, Alex Cross. That's it. It's good. It's based in DC. And then also another show that's based in DC. I'm not technically savvy, and I don't know why Angela went upstairs when I needed help with this. But anyway, another one is Found. Guys, number one, whoever is responsible for the marketing and promotion of Found Season 1, you need to be fired. Because I'd never heard of it. And I found it about 2 months ago, right before the season 2 premiere was coming on. And thank God I did. Because this show, if you are into drama, it is the show. So it is starring, well, it's not starring. The second lead is Mark. I always forget how to say his last name. He's Dak from Saved by the Bell. Zach then grew up to be a psycho killer child. He's not a psycho killer. He is a kidnapper. He's very crazy, but he's very intelligent. And the girl that he kidnapped when she was younger, her name's Gabby. She's grown up now. She has a service in DC where they find like missing children, not just missing children, missing people, especially of color or like LGBT community that people aren't necessarily looking for when they go missing. She has a business like that. But then, child, she found, his name is Sir on the show. Zach is now Sir. She found Sir because for 20 years they couldn't find him after she escaped from her kidnapping. Child, she found him and locked his ass up in her basement for like 7 months. And then his ass got out. So now he's out and he's crazy. Like, and it's a good show. So if you guys aren't watching it, Found, please go watch it. It comes on now on Thursday night right after Law and Order SVU. So go over and watch that. And I'm drinking wine. I'm never a wine girl. I'm drinking wine tonight. Okay, Baltimore. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Aunt Chicky. You want to see more movies about women after 50? I agree. I think that there needs to be representation for all ages, young, middle age, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus. And there are some good ones. Oh my gosh, I watched some movie. I mean, this is definitely way over 50. They were like in their 70s and 80s. It had Loretta Devine in it, and I cannot remember who the lead actress was. However, they lived in like a senior citizens community, and it was like Mean Girls for senior citizens. So it was pretty cute. I liked it. So I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's over there. Yes, Found is so good. Your husband watches Found. You need to watch it with him. It is, guys. Wait a minute, I feel like my screen's a little blurry. It is very rare that I love a new TV show. I am very critical of casting or wardrobe or the writing or whatever it is, just because I think as a culture we have become incredibly critical of people's art. However, being in my screenwriting program and loving music, not I love music too, but loving movies and loving television and all of those things, I kind of watch it with a different eye now, like more of a trained eye, and just everything is chef's kiss for me for Found. I mean, Gabby Mosley, that is the main character's name. Her wardrobe, her makeup, her hair, everything is just perfect all the time. Found is my show. Finished cross today. I think I'm going to rewatch. Wait, did they put all the crosses up, Sheila? Because I didn't know that. I thought they were just going to put them up week by week. Okay, so if all of them are up, I will try to binge watch them probably this week, because after this week, it's full Christmas mode for me. After Thanksgiving, I'm not watching nothing but Hallmark, Lifetime, Netflix, cheesy Christmas movies. I've already watched a few, and when we get closer to Christmas, we're going to talk about that. Yeah, so Elizabeth on Prime was shockingly good. I haven't watched that. Okay, I'm going to put that on my watch list. Okay, let me shout out to the people over on Instagram. London, Stinky Lincoln 40, Cassandra Thrower, SWB 5555. Hey, Kim Killer, Model Shay. I feel like I can't try and read people's names. Dr. Mom Boss 4, Pretty Girl Lovely, Simply Danielle, Live for Now. So hey, if it's some guys in there, hey guys, hey girls, hey everybody. So that is something that I'm hoping you guys are watching. Also in like TV, movie news, we have like engagements. Megan Good got engaged. Her and Jonathan Majors, they got engaged. They look really happy together. I've seen some not so nice comments about them on social media. Oh, all of them are up. Okay, good. I have to go watch them. So yes, I've seen some not so nice comments about them on social media, and people saying like, oh, Megan's getting married fast or whatever. We ain't in them people's shoes. We don't know what's going on in their lives. They love each other. They look happy all the time. I'm very, very happy for them as well. No, oh my God, you said my name. Hey girl, hey. We will include the photos and pictures next time, because Angela's just getting back and we've already talked about. Well, yeah, we could try some stuff. Anything else that Angela, did you hear about? Okay. Can you try to put this picture up so people can see it? Denzel. Denzel.
About it.
No, I know. So Denzel Washington is in Gladiator 2. I never saw Gladiator 1. But Gladiator 2 is about to come out for the holidays. And I want to show y'all this picture before I start really talking about it. So I'll hold it up on my phone if you guys can see it. Now, I know Denzel has always been like the staple for Black man fineness. And I think because I was young when he was like at the height of his career, I never really looked at it as like fine. But when I saw this picture, I said his old ass is fine. Look at him, Angel. Yeah, Denzel. Fine. So Gladiator 2 is about to come out, and he's been doing like press and interviews and all of these things. And he not let it slip, but he said that there is a deleted scene from Gladiator 2 where he kissed a man, like full on kissed him on the lips. I haven't saw the movie. I don't know the context of why he had to kiss the man. I don't know the context of what his character is. But like, how do you guys feel about that? To me, I think it's acting, and I am able to separate the actor, the role, the character from the actual actor. I don't care that he kissed a man for a role. It don't make no difference to me. How do you guys feel about that? Because I do think that a lot of people feel like Denzel, again, is the quintessential sex symbol for Black people. And I just feel like he did his job. And some people feel like, he decided to talk about it before it got out, and people be trying to, run with a different type of narrative, which y'all do a lot. Wait, so Angela's still trying to put that up. But other than that, Denzel also let us know that I did know that he had been sober, not drinking, but he's coming up on his 10-year anniversary of not drinking. And he said that back in his day, he used to shoot up. Angela, you don't have nothing to say about Denzel shooting up?
I'm not talking about Denzel because
we're not talking about him bad. Wait, Denzel, but so if Denzel say he shot up, it's fine. But if somebody else came up and said, no, he didn't know. He didn't say he was a drug addict. He made it very clear to say, he never got strung out. I'm not judging you, Denzel. I think a lot of people, we would act surprised if we heard something like that come out, but I am not shocked at all. I think in the entertainment business back in the 80s, I am not shocked at all. So I know a lot of people are looking at Denzel side eye and like, Denzel, you talking too much this week. But I feel like if that's what happened, that's what happened. Hi, Nina. So it doesn't sway me either way how I feel about Denzel or one way or another. I think Denzel definitely top 5 in my actors, in my Mount Rushmore of actors. So Angela, we ain't got to worry about it. We'll figure it out.
So it's going to pop up eventually.
What's going to pop up? So what?
Denzel is going. You see that thing right there? It's loaded.
So what do they see on screen right now?
They should be seeing you.
Okay, so they just see me. Okay. Yes, Loretta Devine. Oh yes, that's what it's called, Queen Bees. Yes, Angela, we watched that. Remember the old ladies?
Oh yeah,
It was so funny. It's like Mean Girls in a retirement home. So it was really funny and it was cute. Yes, Quick was hating on it, but it was a good movie. So yes, guys, go over and watch that. Somebody earlier asked about movies for people over 50. And I'm not saying that y'all just need to watch it because it's old people. It's funny. So I don't have anything. I don't feel really any kind of way about Denzel. I'm happy for Megan. What else is happening? Oh, Beyonce. Okay, this is not about a movie, but it is television. Halftime show for the Ravens Texans game on Christmas Day in Texas. Beyonce is performing. And I'm gonna just say, I love me some Beyonce, but how dare she try to take Christmas away from Mariah?
Yeah, that's a bit insane.
Like, I feel like it overshadows Mariah and it overshadows halftime. Like, I feel like people are about to be more excited to watch her halftime performance at a game than they are going to be. I feel like nobody's even talking about Kendrick's performance anymore. Kendrick will be performing at Super Bowl halftime. I don't know what Super Bowl this year. I don't want to say it's 57 and it might be 51. I don't know. Whatever Super Bowl it is, Kendrick Lamar is performing there. And Beyonce said, hold my coat. Okay. She told Mariah.
I low-key think it was a jab at Lil Wayne and them because she's performing in her hometown. She's like, I can do this, but you can't.
Ooh, I didn't even think about it like that. But what would the jab be? I feel like Wayne and Jay are like, I thought they were cool. We don't never know what's really going on with these people. But I don't know.
Lil Wayne was crying about people not acknowledging him and all of that. He was crying about not being able to perform at the Super Bowl.
Well, I honestly do feel like I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the impact that They Not Like Us made. However, I do think Wayne deserved this chance. I think New Orleans deserved.
Times, so he could have had a chance before. So why Kendrick's time?
Okay, this is the issue that I have with that. Lil Wayne is, to me, one of the greatest of all time rappers ever. So you don't, a legend and a right now, which I think Kendrick is legend building. But it doesn't take anything away from who Wayne is, whether he was that 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And that's the thing. A lot of these artists can't get up there and say, I had a career 20 years ago or 10 years ago, or 10 years from now that I'll still be relevant. And Lil Wayne is relevant.
Nobody wants to see Lil Wayne and his two dreads up there.
So we're not going to hair shame Lil Wayne. Okay. If Wayne got one dread, two dreads, all dreads, no dreads.
I can't even remember his lyrics.
Somebody just said that. Nope, Wayne can't even remember the words of his song.
Exactly.
I haven't saw Wayne perform in a very long time.
Exactly. You going so hard.
But I did see the reunion because I'm always go hard for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is on. If I had to give my top 5 rappers, I mean, he's in my top 5. I don't know what number.
In my top 5 too.
Right. So Wayne, I understand why he's upset. However, I just feel like it could have been a good time for New Orleans as a whole. Cash Money, No Limit. I'm sure there are some other artists from New Orleans. I feel like
the city of Melbourne said they didn't want him to perform either.
Well, see, now his own city is
the representatives.
So Estelle says she just hopped on. What are we talking about? We're talking about everything television, pop culture, all of the things. But right now we are talking about Beyonce performing at the NFL Ravens versus Texans on Thanksgiving. On Christmas Day. She could have performed on Thanksgiving Day. It wouldn't have been the Houston game. But
she's playing the Ravens. I'm a new fan.
Angela's a new fan of the Ravens. I'm a lifelong Ravens fan, but I'm not because we didn't even have a team until 1996. So, but I'm very excited about it. However, I do think that this is overshadowing, like I said, the Super Bowl. So, sorry, Kendrick, but I'm sure he's going to bring out some people. He's going to have to bring out some people at Super Bowl. Exactly. Wayne is a GOAT. I totally admit with that. I won't say he's the GOAT.
He actually did a good job. That was a few years ago, but some of his recent performances have not been great. He can't do a whole halftime show.
So I am a Ravens fan. I do want to go to the performance. It is Christmas Day, which makes it very difficult because the kids will go too. However, traveling on Christmas Day I've never done it. Yeah, not trying to have a real life Home Alone. Hi, Ash Marie, Glam Station, Sugar Spice. So I think it'll be fine. Another topic that I wanted to talk about was, I don't know if you guys watched Full House, but I did. Full House girl. Ashton watched Fuller House. I love it. I love the Tanners, the Cassopolises, all of those. But Joey from Full House has announced that he has non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. So we want to send our prayers to him because it's a very aggressive type of cancer. My mom actually has had that same type of cancer, and it's aggressive, but with persistent treatment, it can be beaten. My mom has been in remission for 5 years? 4 years? 4 or 5 years.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, I think it's 4 years. But I did want to show you guys this picture because John Stamos, who is my lifelong boo. Can y'all see him? And Angela, don't worry about it because it's confusing me. So John Stamos told my life on boo. He wore a wig cap to show like solidarity, and people are mad. They're like, "Oh, if he was your real friend, you should have shaved off all your hair." Now, if you guys know anything about John Stamos, like I know about John Stamos, his hair is his thing, and I get it. My hair is my thing. I don't know. I thought it was a funny because they are a comical friend group of what I've watched. They've been friends for over 40 years. They're always joking and playing each other. So I thought that it was a funny. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And let me be in solidarity, not solitary, solidarity with my friend. And I think we should look at it like that instead of looking at, oh my God, he should have shaved his hair if he really was his friend. So, not Beyonce wanted to plead for Thanksgiving. I feel like now she won't want to play for Thanksgiving because when Beyonce is about to perform on a big level like this, we know she goes on strict diets and all of that. So is she even going to be able to join Thanksgiving? Enjoy Thanksgiving? She should have performed at a Thanksgiving Day game and then went home and ate all the cornbread she wanted. Because then it wouldn't matter. So after that, I really think that's it for like catching up in the news of what's going on with like actors, actresses, what's coming on TV, what I'm watching on TV right now. Like I said, next time we will start getting into like Christmas movies and things like that. Now I know a lot of people watched this interview that Monique did, Monique Samuels, formerly of Potomac, Real House of Potomac, and of Love and Marriage DC that she did with Jay Hill. And I know a few people had like questions and comments about it. And at first, I wasn't going to talk about it because I just feel like talking about the show and things that happened 3 years ago and 2 years ago and 1 year ago, it's just pretty irrelevant. And I understand why she's talking about it. She was asked about it. Of course, she's going to be asked about it. The same way when any of the rest of us do interviews, we're asked about old shows if you've been on the show before and things like that. So I completely understand why she talks about it. And honestly, I don't think she said anything wrong. I mean, I'm not her. I didn't have the same exact experience that she did, but I had an experience. Did you watch the interview, Angela?
I saw some clips. I saw like one clip.
What was the clip you saw?
When she was talking about the environment on Love and Marriage DC.
When she said what?
Well, she just said she wasn't happy. It wasn't for her.
Yeah, so she first started talking, about the fall of her marriage and how it was shown and portrayed on television. And she said like she felt like she was just arguing and the viewers weren't getting the full context. You guys never get the full context of what's happening on these shows. A scene, and I've talked about this before, a scene can film anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, and it is cut down to 2-3 minutes for you guys. So of course you're never getting the entire full context. I also heard her say, if she's coming on here being honest and being real and the other person didn't really want to talk about it, of course that is going to make her seem angry. It really will, guys. I don't know, again, what's in her mind, just speaking from my point of view. When I signed up to do the show, I signed up to be 100% honest. So there are people who do come on these shows and say, well, I only want to be 50% honest, or I only want to share a little bit. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. So when the other person is trying to be in their transparency and the other person not giving them back, it does make you angry. And then we have to realize we are putting our lives on Front Street. So anybody who decides to sign up for one of these reality shows, who decides that they're going to be honest about their lives, I'm going to give them a little bit of grace because being on the other side of it versus watching it, even though I thought I knew so much about reality TV before I entered it, it's just, we really don't. Someone said, do I still talk to her? I haven't talked to her in a while. Like we've talked on text over the past few months, but not in person. I haven't saw her or anything like that. No beef, nothing like that. We just haven't. I think they used her name, but the show definitely didn't need her. Using someone's name is, to say that it's when I think of somebody using somebody's name, yeah, and it's like if Monique wasn't really on the show, like if she would have been like on one episode and they were making it seem like, oh, Monique is coming back to reality television, then I feel like that's using her name. But a lot of these reality shows, especially the larger ones, when we think of housewives and things like that, they usually bring in people whose family who have money, whose names we know, or if they were married to a name that we know, or if they were popular in the public eye. So these shows are all about using somebody's name and who they are for these shows. So I don't necessarily feel like she allowed herself to be. Yeah, but I don't feel like I don't really like the using comment. I think that it was when it was first advertised, there was a lot of push that she was coming back. Obviously, she was from a bigger platform. No matter how we slice it and dice it, Real Housewives is one of the top tier franchises of reality television. So when you have someone coming from that large a scale to another show, of course you're going to push that, right? Marketing wise, that's business. You're going to push that they're on that show. Now, one thing she did say, I think, was that she felt like she got in a way because she was approached with the, blackness and black excellence or whatever. We all kind of were given that same line. I have said before publicly that I never watched Huntsville before we were offered the show. Primarily because years ago I stopped watching reality TV because I just felt like most reality TV was overly produced. I feel like the people who come in and are honest with themselves and are honest with the cameras and the audience, I feel like they get the most fucking backlash. And then I feel like there are people who come on these shows who have a curated storyline or make up things about who they are, what they do, where they live, things like that, that just are not authentic. So I stopped watching reality TV for a long time. I would keep up on social media with some shows, primarily like the Kardashians or Potomac because they're in my area. I've met a lot of the women, and then Atlanta because I really did like Atlanta when it first started. So that was as much of reality TV as I watched. When we got offered the show, I really didn't know. I heard it was Love and Marriage DC. I heard it was based on these 6 friends who were in real estate and construction together. I was very excited to do the show. None of us that came in for Love and Marriage were close friends. Most of us knew each other in passing, high and by, over years, but none of us were friends in season 1 or the new people coming into season 2 and 3. Well, not none, because Sherelle and I have been friends and knew each other for years. But other than that, we weren't. So I think that was one of the differences between our show and their show. But we got a lot of backlash for our first season because people would feel like it wasn't enough drama. It wasn't this, it blah, 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 blah. There's a scene with Quick and I where we're eating and I'm just telling Quick, like, you're my guy. Like, me and Quick sit around and watch like BS TV all night. And people was like, oh, this is boring. We don't want to talk about this. And it's like, okay, so what side of Love and Marriage do you want? You don't want Monique to talk about she's unhappy. You don't want me to talk about I am happy. You don't want to know people's real stories, if they married or not. Like, I'm very confused with the audience, that specific audience, what was wanted. And I feel like that there's this formula that reality TV as a whole follows, and it needs to be revamped and go back to the drawing board. And going back to the drawing board is letting reality happen, letting reality show. We all know it's entertainment, and if you have the right cast, let them talk about real issues and real things that they have going on, and let both sides of the story play out. And so when she says like it was just her, like she just felt like it was her arguing and stuff, I do understand that point that she had. So, no, I'm not friends with them. I know that a lot of people were wondering if the person that Monique was talking about, she never mentioned names in an interview, was going to respond. Why he does or why he doesn't, I have no idea. I really don't have no idea. What'd you say? Oh. No, I know, but no, now we'll talk about that later. Because what? Okay. However, so I just wanted to come on here and address that from my POV of the situation because I know Monique feels like she got such backlash. I know Stormy has left Huntsville, and apparently, when who was the other one that left? Tiffany. Apparently, she also left for one of the same reasons. They blamed it a lot on viewers' comments, and people often say like, well, "You know what you signed up for," blah 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 blah. Again, I'm gonna go back to when somebody decides to get on a reality show and open up their lives to you. It is not an easy thing to do. It is not easy to have people judge you on not just how you look, because you guys pick that apart. You pick apart our weight, our hair, our makeup, our personalities that are edited again for television, our businesses, our families, how we breathe, if we inhale too much, if we exhale, if we roll our eyes too much. You guys pick everything apart. So it is really difficult to get on the screen and do that. And I do not know um, how Stormy comment section looked, how Tiffany felt like her comment section looked, or any of them. I know that's a big storyline on this season in the girls trip that was 92 episodes long. I know that that has been a big topic. However, the comment sections can be brutal. And I went through it. I felt like no one liked me. I had comment sections where if there were 100 comments, 98 of them were terrible about me. I've had people telling me they wish I died. Like, if anyone thinks that that is okay, like, you are the problem. You cannot go into someone's comment section and tell them how terrible of a person they are and you hope they die because you're a good person. So I completely understand why they felt like they needed to step away. I know Tiffany had just had a baby right before they left, and Stormy's business seemed to be doing really well. She's blowing up on like TikTok and everything. And I think you gotta weigh your pros and your cons. And I don't know what they felt like the pros were or the cons were for them, and why they walked away. But it's not easy to stay and it's not easy to walk away either. It is an opportunity of a lifetime for a lot of people to be on a national platform. Um, but if you walk away, then there is usually a really good reason. So, hey, Katanda. So let me know if you guys have any opinions on that, any thoughts about that. Like I said, I haven't really kept up with a lot of the girls' trip. I think I watched the first episode and then I saw like the clips that are shared on social media. And I did watch Carlos's live, not the Monday, last Monday. I think it was Destiny and my girl Latrice from Bell Collective. They were on there. I need to catch up on Bell so I can talk to you guys about that too. Because I haven't watched it yet, but it is going to be a good season because I know some stuff that was happening. It's going to be a good season and it ends with a bang. So watch. I do love Bell Collective because I think I prefer ensemble women cast on reality shows, like, how Housewives is set up when it's 5 to 6 women, 7 women, however many women it is, and they get to share their stories with little interaction with the husbands. I do think Bell Collective kind of adds the husbands in a little more than like a Housewives would, but I do love that. I'm trying to like read the comments over here too. Angela made me a hookah. So yeah, I just feel like don't give Monique such a hard time. Even with Carlos, I saw what he was saying about like the audience and how they do go to these comment sections. And I know some people may not agree or they might have felt like it was slighting fans or viewers. And it's really not. Like, you can give an opinion, or you can like who you like, or you can not like what you like, but showing up to people's businesses, sending death threats, things like that, that's not okay. Like, that's insanity. Like, don't do that. Like, you could say you don't like something without doing that. And even that, it's like, I say this all the time. I cannot remember in my adult life, which has been all of social media, going to someone's page that I saw on television that I don't know and talking shit to them. I've never done it. I'll talk shit to people in real life who deserve it. But to a random person on television because I didn't like something you said to somebody 5 months ago, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to turn to Angela and say, Stacey, wow. Karen, wow. Ha ha ha. Ooh, that bitch wild. But I don't need to say it on social media. So yeah. Yeah, it is weird because people do have these big balls on social media. And unfortunately, I know for some people, like I was saying with the Huntsville cast, it has carried over into real life. And that is a problem because social media should be real life too. Whoever you portray and represent on social media, that should be the real you. That should be the authentic you. Whatever you're commenting, whatever you're posting, that should be you. But you do not have the right to go to nobody's business. Whoever that lady was that was just Stormy's business is very lucky that all she did was get a cuss out. Because things would have been a little different around these parts. Are you friends with any of the other cast from the other shows? So, Bell Collective, Latrice and I, we literally were me, her, and Christina actually from Love and Marriage Detroit. We have a group chat. We just were texting a little while ago. They're probably who I'm closest to. I've met a few of the other ladies from Huntsville, and I've met a few of the other ladies from Bell's as well. Oh, and I've met all of the cast of Detroit, and I love them. But Latrice and Christina are probably who I'm the closest to when it comes to like the people in the cast. A little ratchet, but do you watch Baddies? I do not watch Baddies. I've never seen an episode of Baddies. However, what came up, Jocelyn, I feel like was Jocelyn show first?
Mm-hmm, I think so.
So when Jocelyn's Cabaret first came out, I was getting my hair braided at the braiding salon, and my braider, she had it on. And we watched like the whole season while I was getting my hair braided. And I just was like, this is wild as hell. Jocelyn, a crazy girl. She a wild girl. I was like, but the thing I liked about it is it seemed like some of the most authentic reality TV I had watched in a while. So I found it interesting. And then I know Baddies has come on and what they've grown into. And I don't watch it. I don't understand why they always fighting. Can somebody please tell me why they fight every day? Like fist fighting, not like yelling, screaming. They smack out, drag down brawls. Like, why are they so angry with one another?
I've never seen an episode in my life either.
So yes, so I don't know what is going on over there at Baddies. I was going to address this, but I'm not even. So if you are receiving information from cast members who, guys, I'm not even about to do it. Yes, I love Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of the girls, like the teen girls and the tween girls that watching, I know a lot of Ashton's friends watch it. I want to be like, oh, I hate that they watch that. It's terrible. But I literally grew up rushing home to watch Jerry Springer every day at 3 o'clock. It's a little different, but I did. You think it's the difference between Jerry Springer and Baddies? I think the only difference is we don't get to know these people on that were on Jerry Springer. We watch a different person every day.
They coming from a small town, and then I also feel like Jerry, like with Baddies, feel like because it's Black women, it makes a difference for me.
But that is the thing. I feel like when we on these reality shows, this pedestal that we put Black women on. Black women, and oh my God, you can't say this, you can't do that, you can't react this way. Like there are so many rules for Black women that we don't give to white shows. You know, you hear about this was ghetto, this person said this is a below the belt, this person's declassing the show, fire this person, recast this thing, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of times the people who are saying this about the certain shows are the Black shows or the brown shows. This is why we see that.
Well, baddies is different.
Baddies is different. Baddies is fighting. I don't want to see baddies fight, Black girls fighting. I don't want to see white girls fighting. I just don't understand what they're fighting about. If somebody could tell me what they're fighting about, maybe I will understand it a little more. But the overall of reality TV, and I really didn't want. So this is the one episode we'll talk about reality TV, probably the most. The overall idea that you want Black women to come in and be what? You want them to be so prim and proper and give you a false facade. Like I am so confused on what it is that we expect from Black women and why we don't put those same expectations on women that of white women. And it is making TV, reality TV across the board for Black shows. Martha's Vineyard, Summer House, gone.
I love that show.
And I feel like a lot of people love that show. I never watched it. Again, I'm not a big reality TV fan person. However, even with me not watching it, I would see it trending. I would see people talking about it. I don't know what is the reasoning behind it being on pause.
So annoying. Like all of our good shows.
Right, but a Black show gone. What's another one? Dubai just got put on pause.
Not a reality show.
But wait a minute. But what's Jiggy? What I just said? Dubai just got put on pause. A show that is Black predominantly, and then Middle Eastern women, and I think they only have one white woman on there.
Like two.
But now they're on pause. So when you're not watching it, or you putting them at this high pedestal that you would never put Teresa on New Jersey on, that you would never put. I just saw a clip of Kathy Hilton taking her weave out at a dinner party on the new season of Beverly Hills. Could you imagine if I was sitting at a table taking my weave out?
We call everything but each other.
Everything. Well, what's the Black show you said?
Prison was canceled.
And that's why I was telling them earlier, you got to start watching Black shows. Like Prison was so good with Kerry Washington and Delroy, I forget his last name. Yeah, from Brooklyn. So I would say it was Aaliyah Farber and Romeo Must Die. But that was a good show. But that's why I was just telling them that two shows that I'm watching now that y'all need to go watch, and I'm going to repeat this. Found, you have to watch Found. It is one of the best shows in a long, long time that I've liked. And Cross, that's on Amazon Live. Watch Black shows so they don't get canceled. So y'all not complaining when they get canceled, when y'all ass ain't watched them.
I need to see the numbers because it's not adding up to me. I feel like everybody keeps saying they're watching all of these shows, but they still get canceled. I need to see the numbers.
Katana said Jocelyn is really sweet though, but don't play with her. And I feel like she is. I hate when people like, oh, they're a Scorpio, but she is a Scorpio. So I get it. I feel like, but Jocelyn is great TV. She has a great personality for television. She's energetic. When she first hit the scene, it was fresh, it was new, and I appreciate that. Okay, so DJ Richie Scott tells me that we need to watch Don't Fuck with the Cats, the documentary. So I feel like I had started it, but I didn't watch it. But I'm going to watch that. I'm going to try to watch that before we start getting into Christmas. I like Summer House MV2, but they tried to ice out the main cast member. I didn't watch, so I don't know. Did they try to ice out the main cast member, Angela?
For what?
Summer House, Martha's Vineyard.
They did, but I feel like towards the end of the season, they kind of got it together.
What do you mean try to ice out? Because people have said ice out about our show before, and I really don't think they understood what they mean. What people mean by that.
And the way that she came across in season 1 was kind of annoying. But I felt like she kind of redeemed herself. And I also know how like I know stuff be produced. Like when I be looking at reality TV show, I'll be like, producer probably made them go in there and start this and that. So I feel like Jasmine got a lot of that.
Oh, so Jasmine is she's like the main person. Yeah. Well, when people say like icing people out, to you, what does it mean? Because
also she was pregnant, so I feel like a lot of the stuff that they did was party and stuff. So
right, so she couldn't do it.
She wouldn't do like go out and do a lot of stuff either. So that could be seen as.
Well, I didn't watch it, guys. Apparently, well, I feel like it's supposed to be a show about them having a summer vacation, and if she's pregnant and can't go party, see when we get home, girl.
But I think it was a combination between that and the way that season 1 was with her. He was very just like
they had just got married on season 1, right?
Yeah, and like, she was very my man.
Yeah.
So
well, that's good. And then she wasn't hiding it, and she was very proud to be married.
But he just didn't come across as like a good guy. Like he just the way that he would talk to her, the cast members, it just wasn't respectful.
Okay, guys, please talk to me because now y'all in the comments going off about this. Don't fuck with the cats. What is it about? I know Richie told me it was a documentary, like it's supposed to be true crime. I remember saying, let me know if this is it. It was like an internet search, and he had to search down. Somebody located somebody by an internet search by finding a cat or some shit. Is that the show? It said it's showing about cats. What is it about then? No, I don't watch Bridgerton.
I do.
Angela watches that. I said I want to watch it, and I want to watch. Is there another show similar? I think it's on HBO. Gilded Age.
I did see that.
I think Felicia Rashad is on that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So I said, or she's going to be on the upcoming season. Watch it tonight. Okay, I'm going to watch it tonight. But Richie, give me the log line. Give me a brief synopsis. What is it about? I want to know. And if you pull up Save the Cats and tell me what it's about. It starts off about cats and then it spirals off the rail. I love cats. I had a cat. I had 3 cats growing up. But my favorite cat name was Mercedes. His name's Mercedes-Benz Butler. He was my brother. And he was more like a dog than a cat. And it's so funny because whenever we talk about him, Angela, you gotta ask Alicia about about Mercedes. We used to be like, Mercedes was that N-word because he would fight dogs. He was literally my brother. Wait.
It's about hunting and an internet killer.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I knew it was something about finding somebody on the internet.
It's a Netflix true crime documentary.
Okay, so the Netflix true. Richie, I'm going to watch it tonight. I better not be disappointed. And
it won an Emmy.
Me too, Richie. Traumatized with log lines. I'm so traumatized. A log line. I don't know. I don't got one. It's about a man. He's a murderer. That's it. So Richie and I are in the same screenwriting program, and Richie has a project that's that he's working really hard on, and hopefully you guys will be seeing soon. Okay, let me see the girl in this picture because everybody talk about the girl. Whatever, is it a girl on the poster or something? I need to see her.
All I see is the cat.
No, he says the cat.
Literally.
I don't see a girl. Wait, let me see it. Is it like a hidden? You know, I'd be like hidden pictures. Yeah. And I watch Dateline all the time, guys. I'm addicted. I have realized I've become an old fucking lady. Dateline is my fucking show. My man Keith Morrison, I keep wanting to call him the N-word, but he ain't black, but that's my guy. Keith Morrison can tell a story like nobody else. I ain't never heard nobody. Keith Morrison will dig into you and your whatever he feel like you lying about. He just does it so easy that you be like, yeah, I know it sounds dumb, but yeah, you just called me a fucking idiot, but I'm going to sit here and talk to you. Okay, who is this girl in this picture? Did you find her, Angela?
I guess this is her.
Let me see. Is this her, guys? Wait a minute, because you know we still ain't figured out how to bring the pictures up for free yet. Is this her? I mean, it's not scary. She looks sad.
That's the only girl I see.
Is it another girl?
A better.
So this week, I want you guys to watch, if you have not, start watching Found. watch Cross. We're going to watch Save the Cat.
I'm going to vote.
Oh, Girl in the Picture. So Girl in the Picture, I think Girl in the Picture is Natalie Portman, right? It is based in Baltimore. I haven't watched it yet, but it's based in Baltimore. And one of my high school big sisters has a role in that movie. So go watch that, please. I need to go watch it myself. It has been on my watch list. Thank you, Richie. Found is so good. So good. So I need everybody to catch up on Found because I want to go into a deep dive in the next few weeks and really talk about these characters on Found because Sir, Gabby, Lacey, who else, Angela? What's the lady that be going go to the stuff? Yeah, be going to the bus station. It is such a good show, guys. The characters, Found bomb. So good. The characters, everybody's story. So everybody that works at M&A, I think I talked about it earlier. Margaret, yes. So I think I talked a little bit about Found earlier, guys. It is based in Washington, D.C. When Gabrielle Mosley was younger, she I guess moved to this area and she started school. Her English teacher was very intrigued by how smart she was. She was really into books, really into like literature, all of these things. He like lured her to this cabin, telling her he had like these special books to give her and locked her up, kept her like, what is Bruno doing? Is that him making voice?
That's me.
He kept her captured for a year. Halfway into her year.
Don't tell them the whole.
No, I'm not telling them the whole story. This is just the synopsis. So she was abducted by her teacher. The brief synopsis is she was abducted by her teacher when she was. We don't really know how old she is. She's in high school. I want to say like ninth, maybe 10th grade because everybody else already knew each other at school.
Right.
So she was just starting at a new school. So we'll say she was like 10th grade. So that's like 14, 15. Yeah, she wasn't 16 yet. So maybe 14, 15. He ends up abducting her and then keeps her captive for a year. Well, she escaped after a year. But before she escapes, she's like really sad, really lonely. And he's like, oh, you're lonely? You want a friend? So he kidnaps another little girl, Bella. And then they escape. It's been 20 years since they've escaped. Sir has never been caught. And now they run this business where they look for missing people who the news or the police kind of like are giving up on, people who think like, oh, they're drug addicts or they're Black or they're trans or whatever, people who we really that the cops and stuff are not really paying attention to or really looking for and giving 1,000,001 excuses. But the twist is Sir is locked up in our basement. And that's all I'll give away. It's really good. No, I'm not giving all the tea. But I will tell y'all, the season finale of episode 1, the last 5 seconds, the creepiest shit I've seen on TV in a long time. And I don't get creeped out easily. It was such a good scene.
I watched it.
Yeah, me too. And that the part I'm talking about. That the ending of season 1, the final shots. I was like, oh, I need season 2 right now. It's so good, guys. So please go watch it. I'm not telling the show. Please go watch it. That and I don't love Cross as much as I love Found. Found comes on Thursday night, so it'll be on tomorrow. I'm really excited for the next episode. So go watch it. Please go watch SVU because I don't know what's going on. Mariska Hargitay did say she will be making an announcement in January to let us know if she's going to be continuing with SVU. If she's retiring, they're going to have to retire the show. It is no SVU without Olivia Benson. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Enjoy me back here. We'll come back on. So like I said, the Real Club is officially launching in January, but I did just want to jump on tonight to give you guys an update of my life, what's going on, what I'm seeing in the TV movie world right now. And I cannot wait to get all your feedback. So goodbye until next week. Maybe we'll go live Wednesday while we're in here cooking. My family only has to do sides, so we ain't got a lot of cooking to do. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday.